What's good, y'all? It is HB Punch and Profit trade playing out here. Hopefully, this inversion in this advanced market structure shift gives us what we need. We can play the high of this range right here or aim for 50 points. It's gonna be that'd be about a 25 point, 22 point move. If we wanted to play, that'd be a little bit higher. Let's see here. Let's see. We may close a little bit lower. We're about to get this inversion though. That's at 225. We can either play the high or we can play for 50 points. Now this is setup 3 coming here. Setup 1, setup 2, setup 3. That'd be 3 trades I took today. I don't usually trade into this hour, but I got unique circumstances today, so I decided to sit down a little longer. 3 setups, okay? If you just use a little bit of logic and you're a little bit flexible, 3 setups. So we have an inversion in here, bearish fair value gap, bullish fair value gap, right here within this purple segment or this GAN box. Advanced market structure shift at the yellow line. We close over with the candle body. We either aim for the candle body high if you want to play it ultra or extremely safe, or you can aim for the high, or you can aim for 50 points. I am debating what I want to do. I may leave a runner on, or not quite sure. Or I'll just take profit at the top of the high. It's a tough call. Honestly, I'll probably just take profit. Okay. Let's see settings. Probably take profit at the candle body high and just play it safe. So let me put an order in. Let's see. Maybe we'll try this. Maybe we'll leave a partial running. Play the candle body high up here. Okay. Put that on one account. And move to this account. Whoa, what happened there? Sell limit. Put that up here. Okay. And we'll leave one running. Stop, mental stop right here. Okay. I got room to, improvise if it wants to go a lot lower, so that's why I got a mental stop. See if we can run this on both funded accounts. These setups just been nice. You just had to realize the higher time frame, bigger picture, and the major event news, and you would be able to capitalize on this with the signals I'm giving you. Okay, major news, market pushing up to the moon. You get your inversion, stop loss. If you need one, you can put one at the low here where you get the inversion for advanced market structure shift 5. Okay, we're playing it. Let's see if we can hit our target. I hope it doesn't short. Actually, I should have moved this down a little bit. I made a mistake there. We'll let it run though. We'll let it run. Wouldn't be shocked if we come down here again. Okay, to tap into this. It wouldn't shock me if that's what happens. Not at all. Thinking about moving this. Yeah, we'll let it hold for now. I probably should bring it to the most recent candle body high. It still would have been shortchanged right there, even if we put it there. So it's no biggie. Like I said, it's probably gonna come back here, try to tap. Okay, so that could be where you can add on if it does. If it doesn't, nice. I hit my target and I'll leave a runner. Four, yeah, four right there. Let's see if we can get rolling here. It'd be nice. Now, could play from the inversion. Could play for that. You could. See if we get that target and we can leave one running for 50. Now over here we got our original sell signal, but if you saw my prior two videos, I explain why we're not taking any sell. I mean, we could have. There were some pretty interesting setups that we could have taken advantage of. In here, we get our sell signal. Okay, I'll change that to orange. Okay, but we're not looking for sells, right? We're using this as an indication that uh, that we're probably going to chop in here. Okay, and we're going to push lower, and then we're going to look for a buy signal within whatever this range is going to develop into. And it takes time to let that develop. Okay, it takes time to let this thing kind of develop its range. So we get our sell signal, but we're not taking sells today because the market is blasting off to new highs. So we're using the sell signals just to indicate the range we're looking to play. And it's right here. We get our buy signal down here for this thing to reverse back up. Like I said, I do anticipate this to come back down one more time, maybe tap into this yellow line, might leave without it, might come back. I think it'll probably touch, and then we'll come back up and hit the target. Okay, now there were lots inversions to play here. Bullish inversion, bullish inversion. And you finally had the latest one. Now, why didn't I play these bullish inversions? Because usually on the third tap, okay, you get one tap up here, two tap up here, three and go if that's where the trend is going, and you get one tap down here, two tap down here, three. Now, usually on the third tap, you're gonna get a little bit of an expansion outside of the range. So you could have played these bullish inversions. You would have had to eat a little drawdown, which is no big deal. But that's why I say don't over leverage, because if you know the higher time frame trend, you know we're going to go back up here eventually, right? So that being the case, you could have played these bullish inversions as long as you're not over leveraging, right? And then you can build your position as it pushes back, and then when you get your most recent inversion, okay, you can add. Okay, you could have, say, started one micro right here. Okay, there you go. There's your first entry. Okay, we pull back beyond it. That's okay. Do we get another inversion up here? No, we don't. Okay, we go down one more time. We get another inversion right here. Okay, I'm going to add. Okay, so you can put on. Now I'm putting on a little bit more because, like I said, I got experience. And you can build into your position. And boom, we hit our target right there. And we're probably going to hit that 50 points. You trust, if you understand price action, you're not freaking out about any of this. Now, I probably want to get, I'm going to let that run. Let's do sell limit 1. Let's see. Now, when you get a wick like that, you got to recognize that that could be a sign we want to completely reverse. Oh shit, let me see. That's a sign that we could be getting ready to just plunge, right? So I'm taking my profit off the board completely. See, that's about 500 in each account of my funded futures. We're not even talking about the other stuff I'm doing with those funded accounts. It's about $500. Now, I didn't hold for this 50 points because we got this crazy wick, right? And like I said, most likely it's going to go up here, but when you start seeing that junk, that could be a quick spike. I didn't have my limit order set for that 50 points. That could be a quick spike, and then we decide to make this massive reversal. And we've been moving up all day, right? So it might be due for some sort of rebalance or correction, but I don't need to play one more micro for 25 points extra. It's just unnecessary, you guys. But let me move this out the way. Most likely it probably will hit that 50 points, but this is the beauty of understanding price action. You know, it as long as you know where price is going, there's a lot of different ways you can get involved. And the best way to put it is like know where the highs and the lows are. How should I phrase it? Know where the highs and the lows are, the strong highs and the lows that are going to hold for your profit target. So for me, it's usually 50 points usually. In these circumstances, it's going to be the candle body highs or lows, right? If it's vice versa the situation. If you know how to identify strong highs, temporary highs, and lows, you can know where to aim for your target and that everything is going to be all right. You know that low's going to hold, and you just use the signals I give you to enter and find creative ways to enter. But once again, lower your leverage. So let's break this down. It's the same setup all day. Setup one, setup two, um, setup three up here. Okay, each of them had some sort of, let me change this to orange, I'm sorry. Each of them had a sell signal, right? But we take into consideration the major news events. Okay, we take that into consideration, and there might be a good sell coming up if we invert this gap right here and take out this low. There could be a massive sell you can get involved with. Let's see. I'm just gonna shut up for a second and see if this thing plays out. Let me move this. Okay, but sell signal. So if it's an ordinary day, you're looking for sells, right? But this is not an ordinary day. It's not an ordinary week. We know the market is one directional, which is up. So we're looking for buy signals with our signals that we have and we utilize on a daily basis. We're just cutting it in half. Like we're using basic logic and we're cutting, we're hedging, we're not looking for sells that you could have. There were some nice selling opportunities, but it's too risky, right? There was a nice selling opportunity when we came back up here for the third time. You could have taken a sell at the candle body high and then rode it for 15 to 25, but no reason to do that. I'll just wait till we get in the direction of the higher time frame, right? And then I'll take my opportunities. I'll take my chances. So major news event for all three setups. That's one of our confluences. Okay. Two, we had the inversion in here. Okay. You could have played any of these inversions as long. Hold on. Okay, sorry, my girl's getting mad. I've been on the charts all day. Usually I'm off by like 11 to 12. Anyhow, so that's one of our major confluences. Number one. Two, we get inversion. You could have played any of these inversions right here. As long as you don't over leverage, you need to understand that. Don't over leverage. Three, stop loss. It's a complex one right here. I kept a mental stop, 50 points from this inversion, and I did 50 points because this inversion right here is at a premium. So that's my mental stop. But I don't want to put a fixed stop right here or here when I get inversion. Why don't I want to do it? Because I'm going to get stopped out. Okay, I'm flexible. Okay, this is my final stop right here. And if it comes here, I'm done. I get out of the trade. But if it peaks below, because I know when we chop, have a range like this, and we chop one, two, three, I know that it wants to expand a little bit further. It doesn't mean it's not going back up. It just means it's expanding. It's going up and it's going to boom, and then it's going to make its move. But it's hard to identify that stop, right? Now you can't take this if you're over leveraging. You can't sit through this and you can't, you know, be flexible if you're over leveraging. But if you don't over leverage, then I can say, okay, I'm 50 points for another inversion, okay, and that's my final stop. If I get an early inversion, I want to play that. That's my final stop, and I'll pay attention to when we decide we want to move up, and I can adjust it higher or just keep it there. Okay, but simple stuff, man. But if you do stupid stuff, you're gonna get stupid prizes. Okay, we played it to the candle body high. We hit it. I didn't want to play for the 50 points, right? In days like these, I just see profit, take profit. I came out with more than $1,000 on multiple accounts today. Okay, why try to aim for ridiculous profit targets? You don't need to. That's some of the beauty of trading prop firms is that you can compound it and have multiple funded accounts and make a little on each account. And those little 15, 25 point moves that you guys may laugh at, okay, are making you a shit ton of money that people don't see in a year. So just use logic, folks. Use logic. This and when you trade like this, it's you're gonna gain experience and get better, and you may want to hold for that 50 points because you're so confident. You've seen it so many times. But for me, I just keep it simple, baby. But I'm gonna do a breakdown to this video. That was the live execution. Just wanted you guys to see that. I'm doing this all day. Setup one, setup two, setup three, right? And most of you were probably bitching when you got stopped out here. Oh, your signals didn't work. No, you don't work. Just listen to what I'm telling you, but you also have to use some basic logic. Okay? Don't just be a robot. Well, I see, I want to catch a reversal, and it's moving up, and it moved to the downside, and I got the signals, but I got stopped out. Okay, regroup. It's no big deal. You're gonna have to take L's in this game. That was a loser for me. Right here was a loser for me. But then I realized, oh yeah, election week. Why am I trying to bang my head against the locker? It's not gonna work. Okay, we're looking for buys today. And even if you took a loss right here, even if you took a loss and you took the sell signal right here, guess what? You get stopped out. Now you know, okay, you need to either stop trading, and if you didn't have, okay, worst case scenario, you stopped trading after two. You lost about 200 bucks if you didn't over leverage, right? And you use the micros, if even that, right? That's it. Or you can be flexible, be fluid, and say, okay, we're coming back here, getting another signal. No, I'm looking for buys this time. Okay, boom, we get it. Had another one here, boom, we get it. There were so many opportunities where you could have covered your ass and made money. So not every day is gonna be the same. It's like if I'm a boxer, I can't expect that every opponent I go up against is gonna look and feel the same in terms of height, in terms of range, in terms of power, in terms of speed, in terms of defense, right? They're all gonna be different. I have to be able to adapt and adjust to each one. The best fighters in the world know how to make adjustments, okay? Know how to adapt. If you don't know, if you're just one dimensional and you just can do one thing, you're going to struggle because you're going to run into circumstances where you're going to get the shit kicked out of you. Straight up. Okay? If you're just one dimensional. But if you're multi-dimensional and you understand how to adapt and be fluid, you're going to find a way to make money, even if you take a loss or two. Right? I ate it here. And then I said, you know what? Nope. Election week. Trump won. This thing's going to the moon. Okay, I'll just wait for a buy signal. Same signals. Just going to wait for the buy. And maybe I replace one of my major confluences, right? Usually I look for a high time frame PD array that we tap into. Instead, this case, no, it's election week. Price is going up. That's my confluence. That replaces my high time frame PD array. Inversion, advanced market structure shift, candle body high, play 50 points. It looks like this one's going to go for 50 points. This one went for 50 points. This one went for 50 points. This one's looking like it wants to go for 50 points. Or just play it safe. Go for the high. Go for the high. Go for the high. I play it ultra safe. I just go for the candle body high. And I'm banking. Simple shit. Keep it simple, man. Don't be greedy. The money will come. Enjoy the process. Enjoy seeing how this can be an ATM for you. Okay, I'm going to do the breakdown. I'm done trading for today. I made enough money. Okay. This is HB, Punch and Profit. Get at me. Like the video, comment down below. Subscribe if you want to learn how to make money, get evaluated, get an evaluation, pass it, and start cashing in. Peace.